Alright, we are good to go now. And as I say that, we didn't have the cam on. Alright. My lock just ain't right. Sorry about that, guys. Having some small technical difficulties here. Don't know what's going on with everything, but we're going to slowly figure it out. Alright, so last time we beat a guy, it was FSU. We're going to try one more time tonight. If we get a real quick one, we might try two. See who we're going to play. Alabama.
Bright lights sitting on a semi-soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. We're really looking forward to this matchup. We've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Still speed.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Alright. We'll start right.
First down here for the offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking for room. It's Thomas. Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Goes to the option.
Oh.
The pitch, the ball's loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense takes matters into their own hands. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it.
Can't do stuff like that against Alabama. All right.
It's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. He'll call for the fair catch here.
All right.
The UNLV offense ready to return to the field.
Let's see. See what we can do here.
They'll try the run.
There we go. Good run. There we go. First down.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And that's exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They're getting this guy lathered up.
Another good run. Another first down. There we go.
Down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rush.
Let this clock run down just a little bit here.
Motion
man
from the
motion.
offense. The give to the
Got
tailback.
that left.
And he'll
Big
pick up
yard.
one.
They
It
didn't
brings
lose
up
anything
second and
through.
9.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it.
Got it.
He's
There we
got
go.
his
First down.
man. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Caught behind the
Late.
line. It's Connerly.
There we go.
Pick up a
Got
lot
three.
there. Moved it
All right.
forward just a
10 to
bit.
1. Bama's only scored on fumble balls. And hey, I'm gonna call that a win right there. That's gonna be a win. Shout out to all the people on the talk, Twitch, and Facebook. We got some folks in here tonight. Appreciate everybody stopping by.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's looking for an open man on second down.
Okay, hold on to it.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Nice block. There we go. Got the first down. Got the seal right there. I like that play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown.
All right.
That
Let's
was a
triple option.
massive play for this offense. They needed
Marcus,
some
how you
momentum.
doing, man?
They need to find
Thanks
a
for stopping
rhythm
by.
a better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first progression.
Now on the option.
Right to the middle.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. We reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
Nah.
Pass is intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your
mistakes like
receiver an
that.
opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. To the ground with the bat. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to pass. It's Milroe.
Oh, come on. That should be up there.
Pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
And a nice job working in the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest. You can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work in the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
Oh, man, look out! And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the 1st down.
Gets it out fast.
Yeah, he definitely
Brought
I mean,
down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the
this guy's
22.
going a few plays.
Well, you know who's
So.
got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
Out routes are timing routes.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at
Didn't
this one.
catch that. No. No
So
way.
after reviewing the undisputable video
Absolutely
evidence,
no
the
way.
replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. It's complete to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone.
Nothing I was going to do about that.
Touchdown Tide! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
And then gets the ball.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
And to run it out.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Using the quick
Little
game.
guy out of bounds.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football
There we go, guys.
starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Connerly.
They get one time up front.
This offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field, that time the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed it.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
There we go, he's in.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Makes this connection. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Pocket starts to collapse. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with it. Nope, here comes the flag. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, picked off. He'll try to take it back.
Nothing I can do about that.
And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pass is incomplete, and that's
halftime, down 14. Same old, thanks for stopping by. It's going to be a long one.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead.
Still 2 here.
And they thought about a return.
Their
They
box,
thought
how you
better
doing?
of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Back to throw, it's Milroe. Quick strike complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers, that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
He had a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. They'll try it over the left side. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. We saw it in the first half, and we'll see it here again early in the third quarter.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going on, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Milroe. Now adjusting. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
It's a little hard.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff here and about to go to work. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to dial in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
The team
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the give off the left side. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Wide out in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The inside handoff. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback checking the play. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And they're not on the same page there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Yeah. Happy He's run out of bounds, but
But
not before
you don't
turning in a
want
big
to
pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, the
Oh,
good news on that
I'm
play is the quarterback was
frustrated
able to
that
scramble and go pick up the first
team's a
down
lot
with
better
the
than
lead
mine.
late in the game. Bad news is that you just love
he's
him
gonna
to
try to
stay
run
in bounds to get this clock started.
He's loose. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Moving out of the pocket. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on it. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
Yeah, he's just doing the same thing.
Touchdown, Bama! And the punishment has been extended. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions and making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense.
Well, they say
extending their
touchdown
lead.
Alabama.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
All right, guys. Well,
Well,
that's
somebody
going to
thinks
be it for
this head
tonight.
coach
Thanks
has a
everybody for
tough locker
stopping by. We
room
couldn't
speech
pull off
after
a
this
win
one.
this
I would
time.
suggest that he started with, that's just bad.
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood.
You can
Just
tell I'm
very
very good.
ungood performance.
Really fumble guys
Flush this one
behind.
down the toilet. Move on.
heard
It's
so.
not your best day.
But hey,
You
thanks
lost.
everybody
in
for
the
stopping by.
fashion games, but
Appreciate
better days
it.
ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation.